Dr. Scott's mission at the beginning is to find the primordial strain of a virus that is mutating and spreading throughout the world at an ungodly rate. And she has been put to the task, or more to the point is she has really taken the reins herself and convinced the government to let her find the strain of this virus to save the world as we currently understand it to be. At the beginning of our show is two very different worlds coming together. Captain Chandler is at the helm and is daddy to this very regimented, careful, cared for environment. And Rachel Scott is slightly feral, lives out in the field, doesn't really have a home, doesn't have that fulcrum. He's very linear and she's very, I do things my way, and I'm coming into your home, which is your ship. So I don't know if it's necessarily a bad start, it's just the sort of head tweaking of this unruly force that could potentially come in and rock the boat, which she does. Well, the beautiful thing about the relationship is that very quickly people realize that their own agendas get put aside, and when people are forced with something that's greater than themselves, what you have to do in order to create the solution rather than focus on the problem. And that is one of the most incredible things about human beings, is that we are able to do that, unify and work together, and then personal differences get put aside. It's really heavy stuff. You know, when I very first read the script, it doesn't feel as far-fetched as it used to when I would watch movies about the apocalypse or post-apocalyptic terrors. It now feels actually like this is a tangible subject matter, and that is actually, it's scary, because when you're engaging with the script and the subject matter and the language, it doesn't feel like melodrama. This feels like a possibility, and as you're saying that and as it resonates, that's pretty profound. You could not possibly recreate this. You come in, and we've seen some sets, you've all seen some sets. The colors, the textures, the complexities, every single corridor, you couldn't recreate it. Being granted permission to come and walk aboard this vessel and be guided by some of the most charming human beings and have an understanding of what would compel somebody to be part of this force of ultimately protectors. And it's a balance, because, you know, war is a dangerous and dark thing, and yet these people are here to serve, and so in a way have an angelic force field about them. There's always an element of, especially with television, of living vicariously, and you create heroes on whatever level. This could be even from a sitcom to somebody being the captain of a ship. You know, there's always going to be somebody you're going to look to, and they will be a hero to you. Action lovers are going to love this show because it's Michael Bay. He's the daddy of action. He's been doing this and proven to be so successful in creating so many movies that have just done phenomenally well in this genre, and it's I think for TNT to have this marriage with him is an incredible blessing, to bring his skill and his magnitude of knowledge and brilliance to a smaller screen. The enormity of what he does and is able to bring to this world, especially with the Navy, I don't think has ever been touched upon on this level. So as I'm finding my way through it and feeling it out, I'm getting a sense of how extraordinary that's going to be, and you know, as it's all unfolding for us, you know, we're sensing it, so it's very exciting.